rights for Hadestown Teen Edition came out, I literally felt my heart go boom, 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 boom.
I think the biggest challenge and also the best thing about the show is the music, because there is so much of it. There's no spoken lines.
I really want to understand all of the complexities, and it's proving to be really difficult so far.
I did get a look at the set, and it's larger than 6, larger than Newsies.
Who does Hadestown in 7 weeks? We do, we're crazy enough.
Honestly, I want to get it right.
I'm Liam, I am in grade 9, and I am a worker.
I'm Mason, I'm in 9th grade, and I am a worker in Hadestown.
Today, we're reading through the script.
Today we're going to be doing the read-through. We're going to be, going through the whole script, figuring everything out. It's pretty exciting.
So Mrs. P has built a really nice culture where the first day of rehearsal, the kids come in, we give out scripts to ensemble members. Usually leads already have their scripts because they've been working on music. But everybody else gets the chance to we're all reading through the script for the first time. We just run the show from start to finish and see how, it's very exciting. We literally heard what was gonna happen on stage in 7 weeks during read-through day. We're doing Hadestown in 7 weeks. Who does that? Who does Hadestown in 7 weeks? We do, we're crazy enough.
I love read-throughs because we just get together and we get really cozy with blankets and stuff. I like seeing who's singing what parts and how it sounds all together for the first time, because it's just so awesome and it gets a lot of hype for the show.
Hi, I'm Ian. I am a junior and I am a bass in the ensemble.
My name is Lennon Ho. I am also a junior and I'm singing alto in the ensemble for our very first music rehearsal today, which has been postponed because of a snow day. We are very upset.
We had a snow day already. The kids are learning their music. They're working hard. They came to an optional ensemble rehearsal, learned more music. Allie ran that rehearsal.
My name is Soren Ostenfeld, and I'm the music director for Hadestown. Hadestown is popular partly because of its really distinct musical style. Like some other contemporary shows, it is sung all the way through, so there's basically music happening on stage all the time.
I think the biggest challenge and also the best thing about the show is the music, because there is so much of it. There's no spoken lines. That's 2.5 hours of music we have to learn. I think it's harder for the ensemble than the principal characters, because the principal characters are just singing either their melody or they're singing alone, whereas the ensemble has to learn harmonies for 2.5 hours, and incorporating that with the staging is really, really tough.
It is a very long show. There are 40 songs, and it's just memorizing all of those lyrics, having all of the different vocal parts working together and having it all work is going to be difficult.
The songs are going to be tough. A, because Hades has the deepest voice you have ever heard. So I've really had to practice taking it down 1 and sometimes 2 octaves further than I'm comfortable usually taking songs, which will be tricky, and there's also a lot of them.
Since there's so much musical content in this show to learn and a lot of ensemble vocals to prepare as well, it's been a huge asset to be able to work again with 2 student music directors in this case, actually, Allie Hall and Olivia Howie.
I'm Allison Hall. I am a junior in high school and I'm playing Orpheus, and I'm also the student music director.
You don't have to go, ooh. So that goes for everyone.
So far, I've run a lot of music rehearsals. Normally, when I'm not being the substitute music director, I'm generally there for Soren during music rehearsals. I'll sing the parts for him. If I notice the section is struggling, then I will go and help that section until he can get the notes so he can focus on the larger ensemble.
Allie and I have worked together now for several years on the last few shows at the middle school and the high school. It's really great to be able to trust her to lead sectional rehearsals, to record parts for other students, and also just to generally be available whenever I'm not in the building, since I'm not always here for every rehearsal. It's been really wonderful for the students to have a peer who is so well-resourced to help them, whether it's with setting up equipment and getting settled or reviewing their part. Olivia Howie is a current 8th grader. I'm so glad that we're able to also offer her an opportunity to develop and to start having some leadership in the rehearsal space as well, and to see what Allie has been doing. I think something really special about this program in general is how many opportunities we have for students to wear multiple hats and to gain skills as instrumentalists and as singers and as actors and as leaders of their peers.
This week I've taught 4 dances, which is a lot more than I usually would in 1 week. But this is such a dance heavy show, I wanted to get a good chunk of it done before break. And so it's been an aggressive schedule, and some of them really clear, really there, and then others I had to kind of just get ideas and then put them all together once I had everyone here. So that was one anxiety-riddled day. Like, I don't know where everything's gonna fall into piece just because there are so many bodies and I want this to happen, but I don't know how long it'll take for that to happen. But it ended up turning out really well. I'm really happy.
I think the biggest challenge for me is, honestly, I want to get it right. And I really want to be intentional with every single thing I block and every single movement I add to the stage. I thought about it and I realized that Hadestown is one of those shows you can't just see it once. It's so nuanced and there's so many layers. What happens towards the end of Act 2, you could hear a pin drop in the audience. Like, it was that quiet. And so I, was thinking to myself, if I ever get a chance to direct the show, I want to have that exact same moment in the auditorium.
And the kids are so into this show. It's making it so easy because they're putting in the energy, they're putting in the effort, they're putting in characterization, even the ensemble already.
So I think the part of the process that I'm most looking forward to, getting to figure out the chemistry that my character is going to have with other people in the production, especially with Chloe, who plays Persephone, who's Hades' wife. They have a very cold and distant relationship, and I'm really excited to figure out how we want to portray that dynamic.
Orpheus, he's a very interesting character. He's very different from some characters I've played. He's very naive. He's very innocent. He sees the world differently.
Eurydice is a hungry young girl. She's a runaway. She is like a scavenger. And so she's really been toughened up her whole life and beaten down by the world.
He sees how the world could be and he seeks to improve the world so it can get to that state. So he's a little blind to the way the world is now. Eurydice is like, hey, we need food, we need firewood. And Orpheus is like, I have to finish this song. This legendary mythical song that he's writing in order to take what's broken, make it whole, and fix the world. What I like about Orpheus is that, he tries to improve the world. He's a dreamer, but, I'm not a huge fan of him abandoning his wife after he just sang a whole song of hey, I want to be your wife, and then just goes, nah, I'm going to go finish my song instead.
The absolutely fabulous people who have played this role before, I don't want to copy them exactly. I really want to try to make this role my own. And it's really proving difficult because at the beginning, it is sort of cut and dry. She's really grouchy, but Eurydice becomes so complicated. And I really want to understand all of the complexities, and it's proving to be really difficult so far.
I think figuring out the character and how your character interacts with other performers is always the most interesting part of a show, and especially for this show where we all are playing such rich, textured, layered characters, I'm definitely the most excited for that.
My name is Megan Smith. I'm the stage manager for Hadestown, and I am in 10th grade, sophomore. Who's who in the crew? Here's the rundown. For our set construction people, they build the set, basically everything. Ian and Bailey are like the main heads on construction, and they work with Mr. Hall. I call him T Hall.
Name's Tom Hall. The kids affectionately call me T Hall now, which I find very endearing. I am unofficially the tech director for the Lamplighters Drama Guild and for the Middle School Drama Club. I am officially the scenic designer for the show, responsible for constructing the sets, doing the design of like the look of the show, and for Hadestown, I am also the trombone player.
My name is Joshua Neal. I'm in 10th grade and I'm running the soundboard and helping with set construction. I'm honestly very excited just because I did get a look at the set on Google Classroom, and it's larger than 6, larger than Newsies, and I think it's going to be a blast to put together.
Hi, I'm Bailey, and this is the first day of set construction.
This stage, it's a wonderful stage, but my goodness, it's enormous. It is really difficult to fill a 48-foot wide stage on a budget. It's just a lot of space and it's a lot of work. Everything has to be big. The stairs are huge. The stairs are mainly the set. It's 2 curved staircases, 13-foot radius on the outside. There are beautiful wrought iron railings that we attached to it. That was a big, crazy idea and a risk and a ton of work. They look fantastic. The 2 stairs are on pivots, and they split open to reveal the underground. In the middle is the Revolve, which is now our third season, I think, with it. It's an 18-foot gigantic circle. That was a very aggressive build. Not many high schools get to have a revolving stage, particularly one that big, problematically large Revolve. Like, it takes out, I'm in the room where it gets stored, and it's not here right now, but this whole hole over here is where it lives. But man, is it amazing. The moments it can create, the excitement the kids get in using it, because nobody gets to do this. This is Broadway tech. It's so cool.
I really want us as the adult production team to be able to, like, we're making our vision come to life, but I want them to be so happy with what that vision turns out to be. I want them to be really proud of what we've all done together.
It sounds so cheesy to say it out loud, but they just have to believe in the show, because it's not about audience member, it's not about the number of people in the audience, it's not about, you know, who hit the note correctly. It's really about educational theater. Like, we just want them to feel good and to feel proud of what they put on. And they're already so proud of how it's going, so I see it already being a success.